Traders and TradingView community, it's Joseph here again from Eightcap. So today we're taking a look at the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar, and with oil retreating of late, and we've seen the Canadian dollar coming under a bit of pressure, and we can see here that the Aussie dollar has been showing a pretty good form against it at the moment. And yesterday's session was no exception. And why we are sort of having a look at it is we can see some pretty decent rejection here. A bit of a jump in volume with that fight back we saw, last week, and that tail ran right down into some previous support, which is around this area here, and we had to close above this low here. And after we had that really nice failed low fight back, we just saw buyers start to take over, and we've seen this really nice rally get going now. So this is really the question that we are wondering at the moment. So we have seen these rallies before. We can see these two examples here where they had nice, very strong, retracements higher before the downtrend started once again. That pattern has started to present itself again in a couple of ways. I know we do have this really nice failed low, but we also saw a failed low here as well. It wasn't really off support like we are seeing on this example, but it definitely has appeared before, and we had that nice, beautiful rally up before we had a quick move back down. So we are really looking at this now to see if this rally is going to continue. We have a little bit of weakness today. We'd like to see if buyers can put in a new higher high just to continue the week's rallying. And then really what we'd be looking to see is a test of this resistance area here. And if buyers can break above that level and get back up to some of these levels not seen for a few weeks now. At the moment, we do have a trendline break, so that is a bit of a positive price-wise. And we can just see that point here with buyers going above it. We have a nice point of support there. So that's some good key indicators sort of appearing at the moment. And now we really want to see how buyers can continue to push higher. Price is above the moving average, but that's not really the be all and end all. Even in downtrends, you'll always see our price get back above that moving average. What we really want to see is a nice base. So even we had a good base here, it still declined. Why we like this one is it's really come back down to some previous lows and some previous levels of support that really kicked off this massive rally we saw here. Fundamental wise, I think a lot will come down to whether we continue to see the CAD weaken, and oil will be a factor for that, as it does rely a little bit on oil as a driver. I don't think it's one for one at the moment, but oil is definitely a pretty key driver for the Canadian dollar. And so what we'd like to see is the Aussie continue to fight back, and if the Canadian continues to trade south, then if we will see this turn into something like we've seen back on these two examples. Now, after we do see a bit of a push up, we will be looking for a retracement then to form a higher low, and if we get that higher low and then a new break of the previous high, that could be a really good sign that this could be something a little bit more. And even though we have seen them here, we'd like to see if that pattern can present itself once again here, and if we could see potentially a new short to medium term uptrend get going. This trend has been going for a fair while now. It has been grinding a bit lower. We did see that nice lower low here, but it failed to really break that previous low. So that's what we are watching today, and we'll continue to keep an eye on this one in the days and weeks moving forward, and we'll see if buyers can get something going here. Now, if we do see price fail at this level, or if it doesn't even get back to that level, we start to see selling again. Any break of this level here back into these areas, that's a real worry, and it could also be a solid sign that this downtrend is looking to continue. So, a couple of things there to keep us all interested and busy on this particular pair. So, thank you very much. We wish you all the best with your trading today, and all the best for the rest of the week. Keep in mind the Jackson hole coming up on Friday and Saturday. So, thanks again, and bye for now.